Good morning, YouTubers. Welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to do some epoxy for beginners. We're going to mix, measure, and tint. So, a good rule of thumb when mixing is obviously if you're going to do 3 ounces of hardener, you're going to do 3 ounces of the resin and you're going to mix them together and you're going to be equal parts. Some epoxies, if you're doing a floor, are not equal parts because the epoxy has other additives in it like non-slip and things like that. But today we're going to use some casting epoxy. So, if you notice, the cap on this resin, which is the part A, is white. Part B on this is the hardener. The cap is black. Make sure if you take one cap off and you pour it in your cup that you put the cap back on before you take the other cap off so that you don't mix them. Because if you put the resin cap on the hardener and vice versa, it's going to be stuck on and not very fun to take off. So, the resin is very thick. I'm actually going to do 16 ounces, so I'm going to do 8 ounces of each. It's a nice sunny day, so I figured it would be a good time to do it. And epoxy loves hot summer days, humidity, but the epoxy does dry fast in humidity. Let me put the cap off this. Okay. There's our 16 ounces. Notice my stir stick has a flat bottom. It also has flat sides. Because when you're mixing, you want to scrape the bottom and the sides to make sure all the resin and all the hardener are mixed together, because the resin likes to stick to the container. Also, these containers are reusable. You can peel this out after it's dry and reuse this container. Anything silicone based like that, you can also pour on wax paper, parchment paper, and although the resin will dry, it won't stick to it. So if you want to make jewelry or something out of your droppings, it's a great way to do it. It's thin, you can cut it, size. Now on a sunny day when you're looking at resin, as you mix it with the hardener, you can tell that it's not mixed. Not as easy when you're inside or if it's a cloudy day. Mixing these for a good 5 minutes before you pour it into your tint. Now, I'm going to show you my tint. Got white in that cup. I am using white acrylic paint in that one. You can use spray paint or you can use the white pigment powders. I'm using the black pearl. Using this skin tone color with a little bit of frost and glitter. Using this royal blue, this copper, this orange cream, and this beautiful forest green. And I'm going to pour, after I mix all this, I'm going to pour some of my mixed resin in these and mix them up again for another couple minutes. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to click off here. I'm going to finish mixing this. I'm going to pour them in here, and then I'm going to turn it back on and show you guys how to pour it onto the table. Part 2 coming up.